Yo, what's good? You know what it is. You are back with another episode of No More Timeouts. You know who you rocking with. It's your boy Rosh, my guy JJ. Yes. What's good with
We
you,
back,
baby?
man.
What's
It's been a
good?
lot
Where you
going on,
at?
bro. Different background, huh?
Hold on,
Different
what's up,
background
man?
than
You know
normal.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. For those that don't know, man, I did move to Austin, Texas this week. It was a quick move. It wasn't something that I thought about for a long time, but I got a new job and they were like, man, you can't live in LA no more. So I had to decide like what I wanted to
Hey,
do. So we
fun's
made the
over.
move, man. Yeah, for real, for real. But we're gonna make the most of it, man.
Hey,
We'll
I'm,
see.
I'm
We'll see
telling
what
you.
Austin has to store. Everybody says good things. So
Yes, I was actually talking to my boss today. I told him my boy that's my
mm,
boss is also my boy who's gonna another little drop a little tidbit, new logo coming soon. But he's working on that for us. But I was talking to him, he was like he had nothing but amazing things to say about
man.
Austin. He said it's a beautiful place, it's getting cheaper, and he said the women out there. I was like, oh, see, my boy gonna be all right.
I will be good then. That's all I need
Hey,
now.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
at the end of the day, bro. Everybody has said that, so I know you. I know you're gonna pull up. I know the friends back home, even LA, they're gonna show love too. So
Yeah,
let's
you know
go.
what it
A new
is.
city to explore together, right?
Hey, hey, that's a Southwest hub, so whoop, be there.
Yes, sir.
Oh
Yes, sir.
man.
So episode 23, bro. Like
Mm,
we really getting through them. So we got to do something
yeah.
for because it is number 23. We got to do something. We'll save that towards the end, but episode
Yes,
23,
yes,
we got to do something. But let's start
yes.
with the playoff matchups, man. They are set
Mm,
in both NFC and AFC. First seeds are the Niners and Ravens. Off the top of my head, I'm gonna do this, but we got the Bills, Steelers.
yes.
We got what else we got? We got
We got Chiefs, Dolphins.
Chiefs, Dolphins, and
Yes.
then we got
We have Browns.
Texans, Browns, right? And then in
Yes, the
NFC we got
Texans.
Cowboys,
Uh,
uh,
Cowboys playing the. Ooh, I'm drawing such a blank on that
Packers.
one.
Cowboys are playing the
Packers.
Packers.
Yes.
Lions, Rams. That's the one I'm most excited about, bro. Let's get
Hey.
back to that in a second. Lions,
Yeah.
Lions, Rams, and then the
Yeah.
last but not least, Bucks, Eagles.
Eagles.
Um,
Yes.
so
Yes.
can we start with that Lions Rams? I'm just hyped about
Yeah.
that because the Stafford golf trade was like, bro, both sides won at the end of the day. Like the
I,
Lions got a quarterback and they got draft picks, right? So they
yes.
didn't like they didn't like get the raw end of it, right? But the
Yeah.
Rams did win a Super Bowl. So it's crazy how it's coming back and now they're facing each other. So that's the one I'm looking forward to the most.
It in my eyes, it's actually kind of funny because I was like, when it first went down, I was I get it, but I don't get it. Like the quarterbacks were low key the same,
Right.
serviceable. Like both, like
Right.
don't get me wrong, Stafford's special, but he was kind of a little older, and we always golf was
Yeah.
always nice. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing wrong with it. He knew the system, ran it right. They won a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? They went to one. You know what I'm
They
saying?
went.
Like they
Yeah.
did good with him, but um. Me personally, even though the Rams got what they wanted, I still think Detroit came up because you got a quarterback of the same caliber, pretty much, maybe a little bit lower tier. But then you turn around and got draft picks. So
Draft
I always
picks. And
thought
those
that
draft
the
picks been
Lions
hitting too. Like they
hitting,
drafted pretty well.
yep, hitting. But for that game, I'm juiced to see it, man. It's definitely cool to see Stafford go back, and be able to play his old team. I definitely want to see both of them. It's like a revenge game for both.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I hate to say it, man, but the more I've been looking into this game, like more I've been thinking about this game, as much as I want Detroit to win, because I want to see Detroit versus the Niners, I really think these niggas are
I
about to get
know.
upsetted.
I know. I think so too, bro. Just because Stafford and Puka and Cup are, bro, they are on a roll right now, and
Roll.
I don't know. I just don't think it's a good matchup for Detroit. They've been kind of
Mhm,
shaky lately towards the end of the season too.
mhm,
So,
mhm.
I just think I would probably go with the Rams in that matchup.
But the only thing about Detroit, though, which is crazy, is Detroit's one of those teams that can lose to a team like that, but turn around and beat the Niners. You know what I'm saying?
They could
Like,
beat anybody. They
or
could
beat
beat
anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, be the
Detroit.
number one
Detroit could beat
seed.
anybody. Yeah,
Yeah, but I
for
think
sure.
that's
They
the
got
worst
everything.
matchup for them because their
Yeah,
pass defense has not been as good as it was in the beginning of the season. So, but they did
one
just
more
get
thing
see
too.
Gardner back.
They lost Laporta. That's the one that hurts to me. They lost
Mm,
Laporta,
mm,
and he broke all type of rookie record, tight end,
mm.
receiving yards. So I don't know, man. Losing Laporta last game of the season was tough. I was kind of like, damn, why are they playing all these guys? Everybody was playing for Detroit.
No
You know what I
reason.
mean?
Already
And I
had
was
it
like,
all locked up.
it didn't make sense. It really didn't. But yeah,
I know they
so
regret it now.
yeah. So looking at the other matchups in the NFC, the Eagles are a mess, and they're going to Tampa. Baker Mayfield is he got a bum shoulder
He
too,
cooking,
so
but he's still cooking.
he's still cooking. So I don't know if the Eagles turn it around. I was talking to my dad this morning about it, and he was like, "Man, I still am gonna go with the Eagles just because I don't like Tampa." And I was like, I kind of feel the same way. I just don't believe in Tampa. I don't believe, bro. I'm sorry. I don't think they could beat the Eagles.
I think Tampa is kind of another version of Miami on the low. Beat the bad teams,
We
good
gonna
teams.
talk about Miami.
Yeah,
You know I
but
gotta talk about Miami.
yeah, I know. But I honestly, man. So I was we all know Mr. Fitz 707. Mr. Bitch himself, the Raider, big Raider. He actually did projections for his playoff picks, and he picked the Bucks to upset the Eagles. And when he did that, I sat there and thought about it for a minute. Like I could see it happening, but I also feel I can't though. You know what I'm saying? Like I
In
think at
Tampa,
the end,
though, by the way.
yeah. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, that's a game that people think the Eagles gonna lose, but they gonna come out and show you we still the Eagles at the end of the day. We still the team that made it to the Super Bowl last year. So my pick personally is still the Eagles. But if they lose, I probably won't be surprised.
See, I was just checking to see if AJ Brown was practicing, and he still hasn't practiced all week, which is not a good sign.
Uh-huh.
Because if he doesn't play, it gets real dicey for them. So
Uh-huh.
I'm if he doesn't play, I might go with Tampa. That's a big move, bro.
No AJ, no
If
AJ.
AJ
You
don't
going Tampa?
play, yeah, if AJ don't play, I would go with Tampa for sure. I
Okay,
would be more comfortable doing that.
I can see that. I can see that.
Last one in the NFC. Cowboys,
Cowboys.
Packers. It's actually setting up for the Cowboys to get to the NFC Championship game. And I know what you already said is that you see them going into Santa Clara in the NFC Championship game and pulling off the
Yeah,
upset.
and that's
But
it's just no hate either.
no, that's fine. But I'm saying
Yeah.
the bracket actually sets up for them that, bro, like I feel like they would beat the Bucks. Well, if the Eagles win, yeah, they would play the Eagles. I think they would beat either of those
The
teams.
Eagles. Yeah.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
definitely
So it's
I
kind of
definitely
breaking
see
for
the
them.
Cowboys. The only thing that sucks still about Green Bay, nobody's giving them a shot.
None.
Nobody.
And Jordan Love's been hooping too. Like he's been nice all year. He had a
what,
slide towards the middle, but he's been consistent for real.
what one person I talked to literally was like, he was like, I don't even we'll argue it. It's over. I'm putting the Cowboys straight through. And I was like, I feel it. But the one thing about the Cowboys, and people say, we've seen Dak choke. So you never know. But
They could
my
lose
pick is
to
the
anybody.
Cowboys too. Yeah.
Yeah.
My pick is the Cowboys too. And honestly, I think for the Cowboys, even to make it to the NFC Championship on that run, it's gonna be on that defense. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to play consistent. They're gonna have to play really good. Just keep putting the ball in Dak's hands. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's the one thing what will make the difference when it comes to them having a real chance of winning. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. If they don't get turnovers, that's when they get in trouble because they rely on turnovers so much.
yeah.
But Aaron Jones is back. I got him in my dynasty. I like that he's running strong again. If Jair Alexander, bro, if he can stop CD Lamb, that's really where it is. That matchup's
Yeah.
probably the biggest part. If he can stop CD
Yeah.
Lamb, that's.
Yeah.
But CD's been on
And he's
another
probably
level.
the one dude to be able to do it though.
Yeah.
To be honest,
He's the
I
truth.
feel like he's probably one of the most. I'm not gonna say underrated because people know who he is, but I would have to say he was the most underrated when it comes to top corners. He doesn't get spoken about enough in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like
Do you
I think people need to respect that gangster.
Bro, did you remember he got suspended like 2 weeks ago? Did you hear what that was for?
No.
He got suspended for a game. I think he went out to to midfield and like he called heads or tails and they won a toss and he said the opposite of what they were supposed to. Like they said that they wanted to defer to the second half and he was like, "We want the ball," or like one or the other, and they suspended him for a game. Like I don't know what he was on. It was like not the last game of the year, but the game before that. Jair's on
Wait,
some other
the
shit. I
team
don't know.
suspended him or the league suspended him?
Yes. No, the team suspended him. Because I don't know. I saw that and I was like, he's on some other shit if he really did that. But he did get suspended for a game.
Hey,
All right,
hey,
go ahead.
be real. If I don't know what his contract looking like, but if
He
he
was
ever
bored.
came up, he's a Raider, bro. He a Raider,
Oh,
bro.
for
You
sure.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
His
for sure.
attitude is a Raider. If he ever had a chance, if we
Devontae
ever had
just
a
put the
chance,
call in, bro. Ted could just put the call in. Come on.
like, be like, let him know, man. We started something over here. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
But my pick for sure for that first round, Cowboys. I'm definitely thinking Cowboys, Rams. Oh no, I'm Cowboys, Rams, and then I think Eagles.
I'm
But
gonna go
I like.
Cowboys. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I'm just saying that the reason why I'm picking the Rams is just because I kind of feel that they haven't balling, but that the Rams Detroit game is a real toss up for me.
For sure. For sure it is. I'm gonna go Cowboys, Rams. If AJ plays, I'm going Eagles. If he doesn't play, I'm going Bucks.
Yeah, I hear that. I feel that. I feel that.
Flip it over to the AFC. Can we please talk about these Miami Dolphins real quick? Can I just I'm so glad I didn't I'm glad like I was very sure about them before the season started. And I'm so glad I didn't
Yeah.
put any money on them because if I was watching that game and I would have had money on that, I'm bro, the way they
I'm breaking
folded
something.
the
I'm
last
breaking
month of
something.
the season,
They folded like
I told you
lawn
last
chairs,
week
boy.
that I didn't believe anymore, but I still had to stick with them because that was my
It's a
pick.
prediction.
Bro, they're very similar to the Cowboys. When they have somebody that is actually tough and actually can stop their little gadget plays in the run, they don't know what to do. And
Yeah.
Tua, we're gonna have to have a conversation about Tua, bro.
Dude, honestly, with me, this is the one thing, and people are gonna say, I'm doing this because I don't like the Chiefs. I honestly still think they win that game because you remember they played in the season and they
Okay.
lost, right? They did lose, but
Okay.
Tyreek was not a factor, and he was very upset about that. He was like upset that they didn't use him in the right way. And if anybody knows how to beat and stop this team, it's him. You know what I'm saying? He's been there for so long. I
He gonna have
think
to sit in the defensive meetings this week.
all week,
give all the
all
plays
week.
up.
But
Yeah.
I also think I'll also just think that at the end of the day, this is the chance for really good offense to show the league that the Chiefs are mortal. Because if there's one thing that the league believes is when the Chiefs make it to the playoffs, they're a whole nother person. Like they're immortal. They're a team that because I literally watched everybody pick the Chiefs to make it all the way to the Super Bowl again.
I just want to see him play on the road. That's all I was asking for.
Yeah.
And they still got a home game, bro. I
Home game.
like
Yeah.
go somewhere else and play. He's
Yeah.
never had a road game in the playoffs. How is
We
that
don't know.
possible?
I know. I know. But hey, if they win, they gotta go on the road.
They got to go on the road.
They gotta go to
But
Buffalo.
I do think Waddle and Mostert sitting out last week. I think that will help this. Like,
Yeah.
hopefully, they're both healthy and they're ready to play. Because
Yeah.
Tyreek is Tyreek, but if he got Waddle on the other side, then they
It's
just
a wrap.
become like a whole other level for sure.
Yeah,
So
it's
you
a
still
wrap.
got the Dolphins.
Yes, I actually still do have the Dolphins.
Did you see the temperature for that game? I just want to let you make sure you know. It says
Yes.
7 degrees, 6 degrees, or
Yes.
something like that. Okay, all
Yes, I
right.
did. I see it. Trust me.
Okay, I'm just making
I
sure.
see it. But like I told my boy, said the same thing. He's like, it's about to be cold. I said, yeah, but there's one person that's been playing in that for years, the biggest factor, Tyreek. You know what I'm saying? Like
Tyreek know what's up.
he
Yeah.
knows what's up. I was like, but at the end of the day, I know it's gonna be cold. We get it, it's gonna be cold. Miami's not used to playing in the cold, but I just don't think the Chiefs are what the Chiefs used to be this year. I'm not gonna count them out going forward because let's be real, Mahomes is Mahomes. He's magic. He's a good quarterback, and you have one of the best. You have one of the best. I cannot say if the best quarterback on your team. You always have a chance.
Yeah. Miami, I like y'all, man. Please, like, go
Yeah,
do
help us
this.
out.
I swear, if y'all beat the Chiefs, everything I was saying about y'all, I will take back. Because I
Yep.
believed in y'all at the beginning of the season. So if you can go beat the Chiefs for me, We back square. We good.
We good. We boys.
we good. All right, let's go on to the Steelers and Bills in Buffalo. Buffalo, man.
TJ Watt out. That's
That could get ugly.
cooking.
That could
It
get
could,
ugly.
but it's
It could
cooking.
get
TJ
ugly.
Watt out.
It
I don't
could
know.
get ugly.
I think TJ Watt out makes it a big difference because the Bills defense is good enough to stop that putrid offense of the Steelers. Their offense is not that potent. And on the other side of the ball, if they ain't got TJ, I don't see them giving them fits like people would think. You know, like at the end of the day, I love the Steelers. Don't get me wrong. Their defense is good. But I also know that the fact that in the beginning, I feel like in the beginning of the game, it's going to look close. But once that defense is on the field for majority of the game, it's going to start wearing on them because with that offense, that defense is going to be on the field most of the game. So,
yeah, I saw Minka Fitzpatrick's coming back. That's good, but he's not TJ Watt at the end of the day. Like there's only one TJ Watt. Yeah, so we both agree. We got the Bills in that. We both agree. Is it close? Is it? I say they win by 10.
I said they win
10
by
or 14.
I think it's gonna be a fucking blowout.
Smoke.
I think it's gonna be smoke. I will be 100 with you right now. I'll be surprised if the Steelers score.
Damn.
That's how I feel.
I'm looking 24-10, 24-13.
Yeah.
I'm looking somewhere around there.
So if I want to be nice to the Steelers, I'm thinking like a 38 38-6. 38-6. Be real. 2 field goals, a bunch of turnovers by the Steelers.
I'm
38-6. I'm saying 38-6.
Right.
But if I want to say what I really think, I'm thinking 35-0.
Is that game? What time is that game? Because I don't really want to be in the house for that one. That's when I can go like run my errands. Whatever time that game is, like I can get some groceries during that game. I'm
but
cool.
I'll tell you this one thing. I will say this one thing. If Josh Allen loses that game,
we're gonna have to have a conversation.
They lose that game.
Yeah, I agree.
He
can go ahead and pack Stephon Diggs' bags because he will not be back. He will for sure force his way out of Buffalo if they lose
and make sure you buy him a car on the way out the door because it's your fault.
Yeah, he's out of there. He's for sure out of there. Last one in the AFC, Browns Texans. I'm going for the Texans.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Just because I'm going for the Texans. I want the Texans to win this game. I love the Joe Flacco story. I think it's probably one of the best stories. That man was on his couch till like week 10, not doing, just chilling like the rest of us, and got the call, bro. So I respect how much he's turned the Browns around. It would look crazy if he takes them to win a couple games. What they do with Deshaun Watson, if he wins a couple games, what would they do?
I'm gonna tell you this right. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If they beat the Texans, I can see them trying to trade Deshaun Watson.
But see, what's crazy is that's Deshaun's old team too. Like that's why it's even crazier.
Shit.
Like Deshaun came from the Texans, and bro, if
it's
another
crazy.
guy beats them,
bro, it's crazy that he went out for the season and they are where they are right now.
Like, he was mid, bro.
You know, dumb mid. I'm sorry, bro. Dumb man.
Was it rust? What was it? Was it rust or he's just done? Like, is he washed?
You want to know something I noticed?
I think he needs another year before I say it.
But you want to know something I noticed? And maybe we might want to. I can probably go back and check, and I'll probably speak on it next time. I feel like every outdoor game Deshaun Watson has, he loses.
Mm-hmm.
He's an indoor quarterback. He's not an outside. Like I think I'm not, because remember he was every game he balled was at home. Every game where he was questionable was away, and usually those are outdoor games. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm just thinking I'd probably have to look, but that could be it. I don't know. Maybe a cold. Honestly, I don't know. I think honestly, at the end of the day, Deshaun Watson, he got the bag. All the money's guaranteed. Would you like at the end of the day? Let's keep it a buck. How much money he got? Would you really care that much? Like
no,
that's
the fact. I just the only thing that bothers me and then that worries me is like he doesn't look as fast. He used to be not
But
Lamar
why?
Jackson.
But why? Why does he have to? Why do I need to? Why do I need
No,
to trade in the offseason? What am I working
I
for?
feel it.
Am I playing for a contract? Because these niggas gave me so much money, I can retire after this is over, and I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to like. I really
You got to
really
really
thought
love the
about
game.
that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got to
you gotta
really
love
love the
it. And
game,
and
bro.
honestly, I still think he has some resentment towards the league and everybody after everything went down. You know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah,
people were really, really talking spicy about him,
they
you
was
know what I'm
talking
saying, for
crazy.
years. Years. Like so, I don't know. I do
Yeah.
want to give him one more season though. I kind of want to give one more
Okay.
season because I know losing Nick Chubb was a big thing. He did get hurt, taking a whole year off of football, and it was more like 2 years he took off of football because he couldn't even
It
touch a
was.
football. You know what I'm saying?
It
And it's
was.
like it's just not the same, and like that offense is not the offense like the Texans were. This is a bunch of different things. So I don't know.
This is
I'll give him one
I
more year.
don't yeah, I don't know if this is I think that is a good point. I don't know if that's the right offense for him because
Yeah,
he was in shotgun pretty much every snap in
all
Houston and
day.
in Clemson. And
Mhm.
now they got him in I formation, handed it off to Chubb. Like that's not his
Yeah,
game.
my man,
So I don't
my
know.
man
It
was
might
out
not be
here
the right
throwing
spot
what
for him.
40 something passes a game when he was in Houston. I think he
Yeah.
was like, yeah, like so.
He probably was
I don't know.
never under center in Houston. But so
Never.
who do you got in the game?
Okay, so this is crazy, but I actually have the Browns.
Mm. You remember that
I
big
got the
game
Browns.
Omari had probably like a month
Mhm.
ago when he went
Yeah.
crazy?
Mhm.
That was on the Texans, but CJ Stroud didn't play in that game. So
Yes. I got the Browns
you got the
just
Browns.
because we've yet to see a rookie quarterback go into the playoffs and really just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they have good seasons, they get there and it's a learning experience. So
Mm, okay. I'm gonna go with the Texans. I don't feel good about it. I like the
I'm not mad
Texans.
at it though. I'm not mad at that at all.
Yeah. I don't like that they just played like a month ago, and
Yeah.
Flacco had his best game of the year. He had he had like 3-4
Yeah.
touchdowns, all to Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be tough to beat them in Houston again
Yeah.
within a month. Um
Yeah. Definitely.
so okay, so you got Texans, you got who else you got? What's the
I
other
got
matchup?
Texas, Miami, and then the
Texas,
last
Miami,
matchup was we talked about the Bills, and we talked. Yep. So I
Bills.
got the Bills.
Okay,
Yep. Definitely got the
cool.
Bills.
Okay, well, we'll see how we looking next week. What do I owe you? I
Yeah.
owe you something. What did we bet for the Buffalo? I owe you something. Breakfast?
Yeah.
What did we bet?
I think.
Go check the
Wait.
tape. I owe you something for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I gotta check
What
it.
did
I
I?
gotta check it.
Yeah, I forget
You
what we
gotta
bet
check
on
the
that.
tape.
But hey, Miami, bro.
I think
I got.
somebody's
I'm gonna
getting
square up with
breakfast or a
him.
steak dinner.
Yeah, steak dinner. Say okay. So Miami, I'm telling you, if y'all beat the Chiefs, we good. I don't care. I'll
Well,
buy
it's
that
good.
man
We
steak
go.
dinner. But if y'all can beat the Chiefs for me, I appreciate that.
It's all good.
Um,
Y'all know what's up. We squared up anyway. I'm coming to see a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? We party.
Absolutely. All right, so let's talk about some of these coaches, man.
Yep.
First off, we got to start with Michigan winning the championship. Shout out to them. Jim Harbaugh has been on our screens since Monday. Don't know what
Did
he's
you
doing.
did you see
Don't
his
know what he's doing
post
yet.
post game interview?
What do he say?
So they asked. It's just one question stuck with me. He asked him a question. I can't remember what the question was, but it was pretty much a question pertaining to what's next. Like, what are you doing after this with your future? And this is how I know he's leaving. I don't know if he's coming to us, but I know he's leaving. He hit
Uh-oh.
him with the he hit him with the. Can I just enjoy this?
Uh,
Why? He said
uh,
why does everything have to be about the next step? My
mhm.
team and these boys just won the biggest game of their life. Can I enjoy it with these kids? Can I have it? And in my sense, what I took from that, so let's rewrite, and I'm gonna say what I think he was saying. He
Yeah.
said, you y'all know I'm leaving. Quit tripping. Quit asking that question. I got a bunch of college kids in there that I just want to game with. I'm not trying to shut their dreams down the minute after they just won the championship and tell them that I'm out of here and they know they ain't gonna make it back here for another 3-4 years. That's all I'm saying. So
Yeah, you're
he
right.
gone.
You're right. I can't even disagree with that. You're
Yeah,
right. He's out.
he gone.
If he said it like that, when anytime they say, "Can I just enjoy the moment?" They've already made their mind up.
Yeah,
Like
gone.
and I already said he hired the NFL agent last week. So you don't hire an NFL agent if
Yeah,
you're trying
realize
to.
he been there for 9 years,
I didn't realize that.
9 seasons.
He turned it around though. So okay, so he's out there, and then we gotta salute to Nick Saban. We gotta salute to Bill Belichick. Two of the
My Nick.
goats.
I
Two of the
appreciate you, Nick.
goats.
I
Two of the
appreciate you,
goats,
Nick.
man. What he did at Alabama, man, we'll never see that again. I don't care. I'm confident saying there'll never be another Alabama dynasty in college football,
Bruh,
especially the way transfer portal and NIL never would happen again.
24 years, only lost 29 games.
It's crazy. He's the GOAT. And it's not
Yeah.
even a question. He's the GOAT.
Goated.
And then just think about all the players, man. All the players that he's
44 first
played.
round draft picks.
Them defenses,
And we only
the
talking
running
about first round.
backs.
44 first round.
Man, every team has at least 3-4 Alabama guys
Yep.
that start. Like,
Yep.
not just on the roster, but start.
Yep.
But yeah, salute to him. Okay, so Bill Belichick steps down. He said he wants to go somewhere else. I saw his press conference crying while I was at the airport. Pete Carroll, they gave him the boot, said you too old, basically. You got to go somewhere else. He was crying in his press conference, said he not done either.
Yeah.
Bro, where are these guys going? All these guys, they 72.
But Pete Carroll old as hell.
He said he wants to coach football. You don't got no grandkids, bro. Like, you don't got a house in Hawaii.
I thought the report I read said he's still going to stay around, but he's not going to be the coach. So is he going to be the GM?
Nah, he going somewhere.
He
He gonna be on the sideline, bro. I can see it. He going
Yeah.
somewhere. If he stays in an organization, that's cool. Give him a little, consulting role or whatever. Like,
Whatever
but
you want to call it.
He's out of here.
I feel that.
Okay, so Pete Carroll, Belichick. So there's 7 openings right now. Our role is still open with the Raiders. Are you stressed that Pierce got a job interview with the Titans? Does that stress you? Why does that not stress you?
Because for me, why it doesn't stress me, it doesn't really just stress me. It's more so I am more proud of Pierce. I want, because I know one thing. I'm gonna just lay it out. And I said this last week. I love a coach that can gallivant people, can bring them together. But at the end of the day, to win Super Bowls and win playoff games, you got to be able to do that and still do the X's and O's. And I think Pierce has a lot more learning on the X's and O's side. And for what we want right now, for what our defense showed, for what our offense has the potential of showing, I'm gonna be real with you. We're a quarterback, a really good coach away from being relevant, like super relevant, like to the point where we're being talked about being in the playoffs all the time. You know what I'm saying? Consistent. And I think that for Pierce, why I love this for him is the fact that he maybe has a chance to go to another team if he doesn't get our job, because like I did tell you, my number one for sure, I still want Harbaugh. Like, I'm just being honest. But if he doesn't get our job, he still has a chance to go be a head coach somewhere and continue on what he's been doing, what he's been building, the person he's becoming. And I would love for him to go somewhere. And if he's successful somewhere else, that's fine. If he comes to us and we keep doing what we're doing, I'll be ecstatic. I said, but I'm just being honest and being transparent and really trying to get people to understand and grasp, to be a team that wins, a really consistent team. X's and O's as a head coach is something you do have to be good at. You could be rah cheerleader as much as you want. You still got to be able to coach.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you on that. I think with Pierce, if he does get the job, he'll bring in some guys that's had head coaching experience with him. Like I saw, he talks to Tom Coughlin a lot. I'm not saying I want Tom Coughlin on the staff, but like he at least has 30 years of coaching under his belt. And if you could bring him in the building just to help him with the day-to-day stuff of being a coach, I think that would be helpful. It really just depends, man. Can he keep Patrick Graham? Because I saw Patrick Graham got an interview with the Chargers for a head coaching role.
They denied it.
No. So they blocked if he got a defensive coordinator interview. If he got a head coaching role, they said you can cut for that. But if you got a defensive coordinator,
okay, I didn't see that.
They blocked that. Yeah,
I read the article wrong then. Honestly, I just read I read the headline wrong. Oh well,
yeah,
hey,
they did block those.
Me personally, I don't mind either way. I was like, I would love anybody to come from us and have another chance to be more successful in their career. I'm all
Mhm.
for it. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? But I would hate to lose him, but I
Yeah.
also feel that as much as it was Patrick Graham, also our defense was just our defense. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if we bring in a coach that still knows how to coach a defense, I don't think we're gonna miss a beat. I don't think we're gonna skip a beat, to be honest.
Okay. You think Pierce gets the I think they're a package. Like if Pierce gets the job, I think Patrick Graham's back. But if
Yes.
Harbaugh gets the job, and it's really between the two, bro. Like let's be honest
Mhm.
here. If Harbaugh gets the job, we're getting a whole new staff. Like that's probably what happens.
I think if Harbaugh gets a job, I think we're gonna go get Martindale, the Giants' defense coordinator.
Oh
He
yeah, he
because he
did step.
stepped
Yeah,
away.
he did.
He
He
stepped away.
blitzes like crazy. He blitzes
Yeah.
like crazy.
But hey, but
Um,
it causes crazy ass turnovers though. Like it's a
yeah,
risk you gotta take. You know what I'm saying? Like I one thing I'll say, and that's and back in the day, think about it, bro. When we really had that Raiders defense, boy, we put everybody under pressure. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Everybody was getting it. And there's some good corners out there, good safeties. Like there's a couple good corners out there. We got some good ones, but we can still bring in one more, you know what I'm saying? And be able to do that, be able to do that on the back end. But yeah, I for
We're-
me, it goes Harbaugh, Pierce, Vrabel. I like Vrabel.
yeah. The Vrabel one that was kind of surprising, but
Mhm.
the Titans have been kind of trash the last couple years. But he's a
Yeah.
really good coach. He's a really
The
good coach.
Jaguar one was that was I was like, what? Like it's not even his fault. I,
Wait, the
I'm
Jaguars?
what I'm hearing, I think their coach is about to be out.
Oh man. Well,
I
I
gotta
mean,
check it again. Maybe that could have been a false thing that I read, but if I read it right, I think he was gone. But I
okay,
could be wrong.
okay.
I
Um,
hope not.
so so give me since it is episode 23, bro. I wanna hear Michael Jordan. Shout out to MJ, one of the goats. Give me your
Yes, yes,
favorite.
yes.
Give me your favorite Jordan moment. I need to hear this.
All right. So for me, the funniest thing about this moment, I'm gonna be real with you. It's more so this moment people are gonna say is kind of weird, but this moment shows how iconic Jordan was, even in the time and the era that he was before he even became who he was. And I'm gonna
Mhm.
talk about the moment where AI crossed him.
Ooh.
So the reason why I'm
Hmm.
talking about this moment, Jordan was known for defensive prowess on the perimeter and being one of the best offensive weapons that we've ever seen, right? AI came in as a rookie, very touted. People looked at him a little different, a little wrong. You know, he's a little rugged around, a little tough around the edges. He was probably one of the real first, you could say, I guess you could say, gangster type of player that really made it to the league that people looked at thuggish because they really called him like the thuggish type of guy. And he came in, he, did his thing, held his own against Jordan, crossed him, did his thing, and it made AI get that, people were just, okay, rising high on him, respecting him more because he
Yeah.
took one of the best players of the game and kind of, put him in his pocket, and that just shows how great Jordan was because if you were able to do that to Jordan, people looking at you like, damn, who is you? You know what I'm saying? Who is this now? So that's actually one of my favorite moments. Trust me, there's a bunch of other moments, but the reason why I said that because it just shows you how iconic Jordan really is. Because once you do that to somebody that's so iconic, you become iconic yourself. And look where AI is now to this day.
Yeah. It makes me think about like, last week I was watching Wimby play versus Giannis. And I've
Uh-huh.
watched Wimby a few times and he was playing different versus Giannis the other day because it was kind of similar to what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
Because if he was able to block his shot, dunk on him, you kind of looked at different. You could tell he's probably a fan of Giannis. Like
Yep.
he's probably looked up to Giannis's game. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, Iverson's my GOAT. That's my favorite player of all time. So I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna go, and it's I mean it's the most iconic shot probably the crossover when you push out Byron Russell.
Push
Um,
the shit
I just,
out that nigga.
but the only thing I just really, really wish that we could just erase Jordan in a Wizards jersey, and that was his last shot of all time. Because
Yeah.
if you could just walk off in Game 6, winning a championship with a game winner, and
Yeah.
just walk off
And your
like
career
that.
like that. Yeah.
I really just want to delete the Wizards footage, bro. Like it never happened.
But
It's the most
but
iconic shot ever, bro. If he leaves
yeah,
like
it
that, it's the
is.
greatest shot. It's the best walk off you could have. You can't, bro. You just repeat it for the second time,
Yeah,
and you
for
hit
real.
the game winner,
For real. For
and
real.
then you come back and the Wizards with the what are we doing, bro?
What yeah,
If you
I
you
feel
could
you.
have started a rec league, bro. Like you could have played with your sons in the backyard, bro. Like you didn't have to do that.
That's his
You didn't
competitive
have to do
spirit. We know you know about that. You
that.
know Jordan. You know how they talked about him. You know how competitive he was. You know that he would. You know he was like it was just like Brett Favre when Brett Favre retired, and he was like, I can't sit on this couch. I got too much competitive. I still got some juice in me. And Brett
God,
Favre went over there to the Vikings and
it
started dealing. You know what I'm
disgusts me.
saying? So
It
it
just every time
discusses
I
me
see
too.
that Wizards jersey, it disgusts me, bro, because that should
Me
have
too.
been the end of it. Um,
Over.
but
Yep.
yeah, so we just had to say that, man. Episode 23 on that.
Yeah.
What else do you want to get
Definitely.
to, brother? What else you want to get to?
Oh well, definitely. So we honestly, man, with this right now, I want to definitely talk about a couple things. Oh, we forgot. We can't skip. Big Raiders, 13th pick. We
Okay,
gotta talk about the draft.
cool. So 13th pick is kind of we're kind of in the middle, right?
Mhm.
Um, we're in a place where we can't get. I want Jaden Daniels. I,
Me and
I've
you
I've
both.
I've 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 come to that conclusion. That's who
Me
I
and you
want,
both.
and we're
Me and
too
you
far
both.
away. Did you see he was in the locker room after the game? He
No, I
went to the
didn't.
Denver game,
I
bro.
didn't
He
notice
was
that.
Marcus. He took a picture. Marcus Allen posted a picture with him after the game
Oh shit. I'm telling you
in
like
our
this.
locker room.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. We're selling the far. We're getting to that pick.
How many first round picks does it take to get
Do
him?
you care? Let's
I
be real.
don't care.
Do
It's
you
not. It's
care?
not my draft picks.
They
It's
gone.
not my money. Like
They
I don't
gone.
care.
I promise
We
you,
have to
this
get all
was
the
gonna
way up to
happen.
2 though.
We gonna swap. Oh no. We getting the
We got to
one
get up to 2. Oh my
because we ain't
god.
getting the two because two is the
Washington.
Commanders. They for
They need
sure
them
gonna
too.
take him for sure.
They need them.
And
They need them.
and so
Patriots need
this.
him at 3. Like
Yep. Yep. And like the only thing is like we can get to 4. I think that's the Cardinals at 4, right? I think so.
Cardinals at 4.
But it's
He'd
like
be gone
even
up.
with
He's
that, he
gone.
be gone. And
Yeah.
even Drake May, all them gonna be gone. Drake May
I don't
gone.
want Drake May. No
I
thanks,
don't want him
Drake
at
May.
all.
I'm good.
But so my thing is we get into that one. The Bears, this is my thing about the Bears. I don't think they want another maybe. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they
I
want
think they're
another
taking
maybe.
Caleb. Yeah, I
I
think they're
do
taking
think they
Caleb.
want Caleb. I do think want Caleb. But if they can't find nobody to really take fields like that, what's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hard. And I honestly really think that their organization kind of believes in Fields in a sense. Because if you really think about it, think about what Fields gone through for the past couple of years. Offensive line's been trash. His first year before that, weapons trash. This year, offensive line, so still trash. Weapons, you got DJ Moore. Okay, we're okay over
Yeah.
there. Defense, showed up at the end of the season, playing better. So if they can keep building that defense, offensive line around him, keep more, bring in a couple more weapons, maybe pick up one of these because there's running backs that are going to be free this year. Like I can definitely see a lot of people on 1 years, you know what I'm saying? So I could definitely see them getting somebody that's going to be a solid running back. Bring in one more receiver. You got a good team. And you got a
Yeah.
quarterback that can actually be dynamic if you
Mm-hmm.
really work with him. So I think somebody in that front office is going to wake some sense into them. And if we turn around and swap picks with them, give them our second, give them our next year first and our next year second. And if they really want to give them another third or second year down the line, because I ain't giving them
I think
three.
it's gonna
I'll
take.
be real with
I
you.
think. I think it's gonna take 3, bro. If we was
If
at
it
like
takes,
7, if we was at like the 7th
yeah,
pick, I think it would be
yeah,
like this year's first and next year's first and a second. But to
yeah.
go back to 13, that's
Well, if it
deep.
takes three, give them three. Fuck
That's a
it. Like
lot.
what?
It's
Like,
not my picks. I don't. I don't
but
care.
but you think about it. In the next 3 years, if we get a quarterback, we'll have a chance to win like win. I want to say the bowl, but I don't want to be shooting for the
Say
stars
it.
too much. But yeah, we have a chance to win the bowl, and if we if
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, ain't that what it's about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for just to give up 3, let them have them. Like who cares? Like look at the Rams. Let's be honest. Let's not hate on the Rams. I don't care what nobody says. Yeah, the Rams been giving up picks for hell long, but they still be decent. They still be in the hunt.
They bounced
They know
back
how.
fast.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the
Yeah.
day, all we need is a quarterback. And I will call the Bears like, bro, I will wash your car for 2 years and give you these picks, bro. Stop playing. Come on. Let us get Jaden. Because you're right. If we don't get to 1 or 2, we ain't getting Jaden.
We're not.
Ain't getting
Yeah. So if we stay at 13, I didn't like what I saw from. Did you get a chance to watch the college championship game? I did not like what I saw from Penix Jr. Now his line was letting him down. He seemed like he was just rushing a little bit.
Mhm.
But now I got a little bit of a pause with him, bro. I'm not sure as much
I had a
anymore.
pause from a long time ago. You had four
He's
four season and injuries.
yeah.
You have bounced a bunch of teams. You're I think a 6-year senior.
Yeah, he's
I
like
get it.
20, he's
You've been
like
hurt.
23, 24.
He has that Tim Tebow wind up throw. Um,
Ah,
I
yeah.
just for me, if we ain't moving up, this is my thing. This is what I'm gonna say right here, and then I'm gonna say this: if we're not moving
Mhm.
up to get Jaden, we need to trade for Justin Fields and the build.
So the only thing I say about the Justin Fields part is he's due for a contract.
I understand.
And again, it's not my money, but
Mhm.
he's gonna ask for. You already know what he's gonna be at 40 million a
He
year, bro.
But you could
35 million a
try.
year.
You haven't proven that you deserve it. So if you want to come asking for that, okay, we'll trade for you. We'll play you on your last year, and you gonna get a prove it contract. We'll give you a prove it one. We'll
Mhm.
give you a little 1 year, maybe 2 year prove it. We'll give you some money, not a lot, but we gonna give you something close. Prove it, and then you prove it. We'll pay you. We'll pay
Yeah.
you.
So
But like
so
I
what's
said,
your first choice? Your first choice is to get Justin Fields or to move up to get Jaden Daniels and
my
Caleb
first choice
Williams?
is move up. Move up.
Move up to
Honestly,
get
I want.
Caleb or Jaden Daniels.
I like Caleb a lot, but Jaden really grew on me, and I kind of would rather have Jaden. Because honestly, let's think
Mm.
about this. I'm gonna break something down for you right now. I'm gonna give you measurables for 2 quarterbacks, no names, and I just want you to just off the measurables to tell me who you would
Mhm.
take. 6'4", 200 and it was 210 pounds. Uh 40 touchdowns he threw 40 touchdowns, and then I think like five picks. Okay, then we're gonna go 6'2", 220 pounds. And I want to say the first one's 40 speed was 4.54. The other one was 4.44, I think, or 4.5. Which one you
Mm.
taking?
The 4-4 guy, right? That's what you said. four
All right,
four.
all right, but they're close, right? Very close, like
Yeah.
damn near the
Yeah.
same. The 4.4 guy is Lamar Jackson.
And that's what I see from
J-
Jaden. I'm not
J-
saying that's what I see.
Jaden Jaden is 2 inches taller, but 10 pounds less.
That's
People
what,
would
I
sit
see
there.
Lamar Jackson in him, bro.
I see it. I see it.
I
I
see.
see it so much. And people were sitting there. I had this argument with my boy the other day. It's like, oh, he's tiny. Then I put that up. My boy goes, oh. I said, yes, bro. Like, yes.
Yeah,
Like
Lamar's not a
right
big guy
now.
either.
And Lamar came into the league smaller than that.
Yeah,
You know
he
what I'm
looked
saying?
like Jaden when he was in college. That's what he
Exactly.
looked
So,
like. He was that size. But
so
Lamar always was able to move enough to not take the big hit. Like that's
yeah,
that's why so hopefully, man, I don't know, bro. We got to move up. We got to move up.
move up. That's all I want. Just move
Yeah,
up
move
because
up.
if we end
Move
up
up.
with if we end up with like a Bo Nix or JJ
We
McCartney
no,
or
no, no,
Michael
no,
Penix,
no.
I'm shooting somebody.
This is the year that we get our franchise quarterback. We tried the Jimmy G. Hey, salute. We need a new face of the franchise. This is the year. AP, get your old friend, Jaden Daniels from Arizona State. You guys are boys. He shouted you out in his Heisman speech. Shouted you out in the locker room for the Raiders. Last game of the season.
He wants to play with
Come
us.
on, bro. It's
Come on.
obvious.
Come get it. And that and
Don't
that
send
and
him.
that
Come on, he a LA dude, bro. Don't send him
that
to
right there,
DC. Come on.
that right there is the main reason why I am 55-45. 55 side to Harbaugh, 45 to Antonio when it comes to the coach I want. I only, like I said, that 5% little thing is literally just because of the X's and O's. But like honestly, if we turn around and we move up early, and we have a chance at Jaden, give me AP then, because I feel like Jaden will play harder for AP than he might play for Harbaugh. But I also understand one thing about Harbaugh, and I would hope even if we do keep Harbaugh and we move up, he still takes a chance on Jaden, because Harbaugh is a good quarterback coach. So
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
So you want to go to a viral video?
Viral video.
I don't got one. I want to talk about yours too. I think that is the one we need to talk about. I think we both
That
just give good
is
perspective on that one.
crazy. Yes.
We
Hold
could
on
we
one
could pause
second.
it here.
Yeah. We'll pause.
We could pause it here. Yeah, bro,
I
I'm
hella forgot to
sleepy,
find
bro.
that fucking video. I know you about to pass
I
out the
think
minute this shit is over.
yeah. Let's. I think you sent it to me. I thought you did.
Did I?
Didn't you send it to me on something?
I
Twitter,
know I fucking
Instagram.
posted it. I fucking posted it on Instagram. I should make sure who I sent it to.
I thought you sent it to me, or was it on No Timeouts?
Let me see. Mr. Fitz.
No, not on there.
Not there. You check the Instagram, me and you. No. Oh, you wanna know what? Here,
Twitter.
one of my boys, I replied to that shit when I posted it. Pretty sure it should still be there. This thing could be sending me like 1,000 videos a fucking day. When I need it, hardest thing to find. What should I type? Oh, here we go. Got it. I'll send it to you right quick on Twitter. Shut your ass up. I'm telling you, boy. If I was him, I would have went viral for cooking these hoes. If I was him, I would have went viral for straight cookage. Oh my god.
All right.
All right. Hold on, mama. Let me get it up. Let me prep it. That is definitely not X. Twitter. For seconds. Put that up. All right, here we go. All right, when this happens. Oh, refresh that. All right. Okay. Percent. All right. All right. So y'all know what's up, man. You know what it is. We try to do this every week. Drop a little something, man, by our video. We about to speak on this video. Something that's actually been going crazy across the internet. And this actually is not the first type of this video that I've seen. This is the second type of this video that I've seen with a different group. This is something I feel like we gotta address this across the world because it's just nuts. So we're gonna get into the video and we're gonna talk about it after. You know, I know some people might be mad at me at this after, but you know, Rose, I don't give a fuck. So let's get into it. Oh, we can't hear nothing. Oh, we can't hear nothing. My bad, y'all.
I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got
We're gonna run it back. It's all good, y'all.
and my wife.
Separate check. Sorry, you're the only man at this table. Why are we doing separate checks? It's all women here.
No, but I'm not. I'm not responsible for paying everybody. I got the birthday
But
girl.
you invited everybody. You invited all of us.
I didn't invite you, but I didn't sign up for that. Okay, there's nobody else doing the.
You participate. I know we ain't got shit.
I don't care how y'all do it.
Well, I'm sorry. Dave, but you always pay, like, you're the only man at the table. You're not going to pay the check.
But I'm not obligated. I got my whole family.
It's $700 for this whole table, and it's my birthday.
This is your podcast co-host. This is your
Only
best friend.
$700.
It's only man.
You being cheap.
Are you kidding me right
You're
now?
honestly being cheap right now.
Okay, first.
No, if that was the case, I'd have just took you out.
Are you being Dre? Are you gonna let him sit here with a whole table full of women?
I really feel like it's not his responsibility, and when y'all get a husband,
I'm married.
I'm sorry, I have a husband though. Hold on, wait a minute.
So Dottie, you're good because it's your birthday, but the
Y'all
rest of y'all, we
something
want to chip in. You need to leave.
I'm not paying for anything. That's
I'm not paying for anything.
No.
I'm not paying for anything.
I'm gonna tell you tomorrow.
No, he's sitting at the table. He needs to pay.
Can you please separate the check, please?
No, because I'm saying that's ghetto. Like, you don't come to no establishment like that talking about splitting checks.
All right, you go ahead. You go ahead, sir. You go ahead.
All right, y'all. Look. I know some group is gonna get at me for what I'm about to say. How, and we gonna talk about this day and age. In this day and age, right now, every woman is independent, got her own money, get her own bags, do her own thing, do all that stuff. Work so hard, want to be successful, hard black. But then, the minute you step into a situation or go somewhere, go out, and you just don't want to, you don't want to use your own money, you get at a guy and try to go back to the old school ways, talk about chivalry, like how you gonna put another man, honestly, I'm not even gonna say that, how you gonna put another woman's husband in a situation to pay your bill? You want to talk, you this, you that, you make your own money, do that. It's a $700 check. There was like 8 of y'all. That's like $100 each. What you tripping for? What are y'all mad for? Y'all got your own bag. Y'all supposed to, be able to do that. Like this man, he like he said, he didn't sign up for that. And then the one line that got me was, he was like, I didn't sign up for that. And then she turned around and said, but you participated. So just because I didn't want to pay, I shouldn't have came. Like that's so crazy to me. And I also want to say this: kudos to his wife. His wife, I feel she deserves so much credit to stand up for your man and make it known that he is not obligated to do that. I was like so proud of her. Honestly, like when she called on the wife when I first watched this video, I was over here thinking like, shit, I was praying like,
That
bro,
she didn't
what's
go
about
with
to
her
come out of her
girls.
mouth? Yeah. And she
Yeah.
stood up, and it was like, for me, it's just like let's be honest. Me in that situation, I'm gonna be real with you, right? Me in that situation, I'm not saying I'm not paying that whole bill. I'm gonna keep it a bill with you, but I will give a large portion because I'm covering my kid, my wife, I'm covering my kid, I'm covering myself, and I'm covering the birthday girl. So I know at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to pay a little extra. So what I'm gonna do for y'all, I'm gonna pay half plus a little like $50 tip. So here's here's $400. Y'all figure out the rest.
Okay, so first off, I hate birthday dinners. Let me just say that. Let me say that first and foremost. Don't invite me. I don't want to go to them. I don't, because it's always something, especially 8, 9, 10 people. It's always something. So what I've tried to do is take like $75 cash and be like, this is what I got. I got one appetizer. I got one meal. Here's mine. Here's 50.
There's more than
my bill
enough.
was Yeah, it was. I'm not just taking my card and ordering 4 drinks. Like if I'm ordering drinks, I'll go get that at the bar myself. So you covered it there. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
give y'all etiquette on what to do to avoid these situations. So if I know what group it is, I'm gonna get like $80 out, and I'm gonna take my 80. I'm gonna get one meal, no drinks. If I need the drinks, I'm going to the bar and getting it myself. Y'all not gonna have me sticking the bill like that. But everything you said, I feel you.
It's
I
just
feel you.
sickening though. Like it's sickening because like also remember like when his own co-host who was covered, nothing to worry about, walked out. That's just so ghetto.
Yeah.
I'm ghetto because I don't want to pay for y'all. And you know what was one thing I said too, and it's funny. And some people gonna say that I said this to my boy. I said, okay, look, I'm gonna be real with you. Old me in that situation, baby, you know I love you. So we just talking real. You know, shout out to my girl. You know I love you. I'm gonna hit it with this. Okay, I'm paying this bill. All y'all coming back to the house. All of y'all.
Everybody coming back.
Everybody. And I'm getting me some. The rest of the night.
The real party, yeah. Party
You know
at 8 at the crib.
Because honestly, it's just
like that.
but that's a joke. All jokes aside, but for me, it's
Yeah.
just that's not fair. Honestly, man, we live in a new day and age. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. And you women all want to talk about being independent, getting your own money, but then y'all turn around and want this shit. And that's the same shit, y'all. You come out dressing like you got bands and shit, but you can't even afford a little $50, $60 on your check. Come on, man. Get your life together, man. Y'all over here back to Fugazi calling him ghetto. That's because y'all ghetto. Y'all pretty much woke up, got dressed, went to this shit, expecting somebody else to pay your fucking meal. Get the fuck out of here, dog. I'm sorry. Be mad at me. Say what you want. Chivalry ain't dead. If I didn't say I was gonna do it, if I didn't invite y'all, if I didn't sign up for it, you can't pressure me like that. And you ain't gonna do me like that. You know what I'm saying? And don't try to man down. Like it was even that whole situation with the other video that came out with the dude and his girl was getting at him. I'm like, what? Oh, girl. Actually, matter of fact, here, give me my gifts back. Give me my key back. I probably bought your car. Give me that car back. All right, y'all go figure out who's gonna pay for that bill. I ain't talking to you no more. Like, hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta cover all y'all? Why I gotta do that? I'm not just because I'm the only man. I work hard for my money like y'all do. I got people to pay, bills to pay, things to take care of. I got a family of my own to feed. You ain't paying my bills. You ain't coming home give me no money. When the light bill turn on and I call you, you ain't gonna give me shit. The fuck out of here with that shit. Straight up. Get your money. Be independent. Handle your own. No man wants another woman that we gonna have to cater to. I'm not saying cater to. I'm sorry. I'll take that back. Yes, I want a woman I can cater to. I will cater to my woman. But what I'm saying is, no man wants to feel like they constantly have to be the one always having to fork out and force all the money just to show some. What are we showing? What am I showing you? What am I doing by giving more money on a meal? You got to eat. We all got to eat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, man.
Maybe that's
it was
why
upsetting.
Maybe that's why my last relationship ended. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh God,
geez, I was having a flashback. Whew.
Look.
Started. That was a trigger right there. I'm good. I'm okay.
All I'm saying is in life, everything's a two-way street. And you want to know who I blame for this? And I'm gonna be real. And this is we gonna get off this after. I blame all these Instagram models, these TikTok models, these OnlyFans girls, all these groupie girls, all these all these things, because these is the girls that is showing these other girls in this world that you can lose your looks, your ass, your temptation, the lust of men for you to get whatever the hell you want. I really honestly, on top of, I said, the OnlyFans girls, all that stuff, no offense. I respect you girls, get your bag. But honestly, not just y'all, I also blame a lot of these thirsty dudes in this world. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes out here in this world that be all up on these girls' comments, doing things, saying things. They're so thirsty, and social media is a big reason of this, that, women kind of feel that, they can kind of ask men for anything. So honestly, man, I just really wanted to, stand up for homeboy, really back him up, say I think he was right. And I actually know a lot of women that have seen this that don't agree with what them women have said. So I definitely want y'all to understand. I know this isn't all women. I know it's just some, but I just really want people to to understand that ain't right. In my eyes, it ain't right at all. That's not a situation that should be happening. You shouldn't be putting your man, like for the first video that went viral, you shouldn't put your man in that situation. And for that next one, if that's your friend, your podcast host, all that stuff, you shouldn't be putting him in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to turn around and really think about shit like that. So that's my
So
tidbit, man.
so the only thing I want to add on this is the fact that we're all just trying to make it. You know, everything is up outside. It is respect. If you well off and you can just, drop $700 on a dinner, cool. Props to you, right? But the percentage of people that can do that is low, right? So we're all trying to make it, man. And if that's your people, like why would you want somebody like if that's your friend's husband, why do you want him to pay that? That's the only thing I want to add. Because if that's really your people, bro, you should not be asking somebody,
Yeah,
another
that shouldn't
man,
even been a
your
situation.
friend's husband. Like, come on, bro. Unless he's just well off like that. I don't know that man's pockets, but I don't know. It's up
I did.
outside, bro. It's really tough to get ahead, and I don't know. That's weird to
So
me.
when I posted that first, I seen the comments in the video. One of the comments is actually funny. It's one of my boys who I know. He commented. He was like, look, my boy was like, look, I ain't gonna hold you, but my boy said, if you got it, I understand. And he was like, and plus, my man had a presidential rollie on, so I'm pretty sure $700 wasn't
Mm.
anything.
Well, see, the thing
And
is, bro, the people that got the most money be the cheapest a lot of times too. They be cheap. That's how they keep their
yeah,
money.
yeah, for
That's
real.
like,
And I respect it. So for me out there, y'all ever in this situation, any man, stand up for
yeah,
yourself. If you do it,
yep.
hey, you men out there that do it, got the money, power to you. I respect you. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and
I'm
trick,
not mad at you at all. Do what you got to do. But for the men
trick
that ain't
away.
got it, that understand, they want to keep theirs. Do you? And to like I said before, when I said this started, I'm gonna go back to it to his wife. Shout out you for standing up for your man and
Yep,
and and
yep.
really speaking on his part, because that was, I'm pretty sure that made him feel that he did the right thing, because I think he did the right thing. But I don't want to go too on it. And if whatever, y'all mad at me, whatever, Roach don't give a goddamn. But hey, that's what it is to me. So for me,
Respect.
that's it, man.
That's it. Salute, man. Again, we always trying to make this work. Two guys that got two different schedules. Now we're in two different time zones. So we're gonna make this work, bro. We're gonna figure it out. But again, we always appreciate you guys listening to the pod, subscribing to the pod, telling a friend to tell a friend. So again, I just want to appreciate and say thank you guys for listening to what we doing here.
And to y'all that I did talk to you, say about, we have a giveaway coming up. We do, and I'm not playing with y'all. We are gonna do it. I will be talking Jeremy soon. We're gonna put together a little package. It will be coming out. I'm gonna do something for special for the subscribers we have. We do have a little handful of subscribers on each of our platforms. So they're for sure gonna get like this special thing, but I'm still doing it for everybody that listens, follows. There's gonna be a lot of way to get in, and it's gonna be cool. Put a little money in your pocket, a couple little gifts, and that's really what we want to do. Just try to show y'all a blessing from us to y'all, but then also just try to spread the word. No more timeouts. You know what I'm saying? That's the
Come
biggest
on.
thing about this. So, but hey, we respect y'all. We love y'all. I appreciate all the time, Jeremy. I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I know this move wasn't easy. This decision wasn't easy. I know it's a lot for you, but I know one thing. One thing I'm a firm believer in is everything happens for a reason. And that's a good thing. And I see nothing but blessings. And at the end of the day, your boy gonna be there to fuck with you, so you ain't got to worry about a damn thing. But hey, that's
Appreciate it,
all. You
bro.
got anything for the people before we get up out of here?
That's it, man. That's it, man. Again, we appreciate you guys. Roche, I appreciate you, man. Let's keep it going.
Hell yeah, man. So with that said, y'all know what it is. And Roach gonna hit y'all with the line with it every time, man. Hey, make sure you take care of yourself, because ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. And with that said, you know what it is. This is No More Timeouts, and we checking out. Peace.